Limaland Motorsports Park is known to locals as Northwest Ohio's quarter mile of thunder. The track is owned and operated by the University of Northern Ohio and hosts Friday night racing throughout the racing season. This offers university students a unique opportunity to compete in professional level racing while attending school. Originally opened in 1935, Limaland Motorsports Park hosts a variety of dirt classes on a weekly basis, including the UMP Modifieds. Tonight, Limaland hosts the Slingshot Racing League's mini stock series here on the Overdrive Automotive Media YouTube channel. My name is Cam Gillens, and I'll take you for this mudslinging night here in Ohio as these drivers are doing their final preparations for tonight's bloodbath of dirt. We're going to go ahead and start our action following the 23 of Zach Mitchell. It's good in fourth here in practice. What people are going to see as tonight is these drivers, they're going to see a couple of different lines going on depending on how much moisture is in the line. We could see 2 or 3 wide action, even 4 wide, based on the times that we've been seeing here in practice. Wouldn't shock me to see this whole field's been about a second of each other. Majority of it's they're about half a second of each other. So if these guys bobble up, hitting one of these ruts or that random tire that's in the line, as we saw the last time these drivers faced here, could create some havoc. As we're gonna go on boards with the 29 of Connor Burbridge. As you can see, going through these corners, trying to keep up enough momentum to get them through the corners without spinning out. Go aboard with last season's champion, the 35 Jacob Nickerson. As you see, 69 of Layer Pauling spit out. That's what happens when you don't get the corners right and you get a little too much go fast pedal into the fray. Overcooks the tires and spins out. So yeah, 35 Jacob Nickerson. He's not in his patent green this week. It's gonna be very different to get used to as he's running one of his water parks band's album schemes going on here, as he's in third right now in practice, as we've got only about a minute and a half left to practice. As we're on board with the 8D of James Danforth. He's down in 6. So what you're starting to see some of these drivers do is what we call running the cushion. Oh, well, except for that part. But you see Jacob here, he's trying the middle line. You can still see some moisture in the track. So as this track starts getting dry, it starts getting what we call hard slick. So these drivers are going to start searching high and low to see some moisture in the track. Where moisture is where the grip's going to be. Oh, looks like we're about ready to get these drivers racked up for the 1 lap qualifying session. Each one of these drivers will have 1 lap. They'll have to choose the best line to get 1 lap at trying to nab the pole for tonight's heat race. Alright, so we're about ready to get going here in qualifying. The drivers are pumped up for tonight's dirt slaying. Alright, this is getting racked up. Alright, we're going to start tonight's qualifying session with Jacob Nickerson at 35. So it looks like he's going to do about the medium top lane here. So we're going to take the green flag here. There's still some moisture about the middle lane, as we would call it, between the top and the bottom. As he goes to provisional pole with that 14.769. Alright, so we're going to go on board here with the 8B Braxton Deweese. Kind of a newcomer to this series, but not a stranger to all the other Slingshot Racing League series. Decided to try his hand at some dirt racing. Oh, as he overcorrects on that one. I don't know if he took the green for his time lap or not. Alright, we're going for the 58 of Justin Wilson. As he goes second place with that run. Alright, so I think that about does it. I think all of our drivers are taking time. Well, the session clock runs out. We're going to go ahead and pull up the points for the series this far. So, leading the charge is the 58 Justin Wilson, followed by the 56 Jacob Phillips, which ate here tonight. And then in third, to be moving up is the 52 of Johnny Rapp, followed by Paul Hahn in fourth, Larry Pauling at fifth, Connor Ribridge at sixth, Jacob Nickerson in seventh, Nathan Gentry in eighth, Steve Best in ninth, James Danforth in 10, Christopher Shea in 11th, and Ryan Rose in 12th. All right. We still got some on the clock, so we'll go ahead and go through the remaining of the schedule for the series this season. So we've gone all the way through the journey up until Limaland. Next week is going to be probably, if not my favorite race on the schedule, is my home track of Vegas. It's going to be the only drafting track this season. Last season was outstanding action, so I can't wait to get some of these newer drivers into the fray and see who can last the drafting. And then Langley, before we get off for Thanksgiving, And then to finish out our schedule for this season is at Southern National. It's been my favorite lineup of tracks this last little bit, so it's been outstanding racing. Can't wait to see what tonight brings us and the rest of the season. Alright, we're just about ready to rack them up for tonight's heat race. Okay, let's get this session swap over. We'll go to the rundown for. Alright. Alright, everyone's starting to rack up. Let's go. Tonight's starting lineup for the heat race. So on the pole for tonight's heat race, you got the 35 of Jacob Nickerson, followed by last season's winner, Justin Wilson. In the 8D, you got James Danforth. 29, you got Connor Burbridge in 4th. The 52, Johnny Rapp in 5th. The 23 is Zachary Mitchell in 6th. The 7 of Paul Hahn in 7th. The 60 of Steve Est in 8th. The 69 of Larry Pauling in 9th. And after having problems with his qualifying lap, the 8B of Braxton DeWeese rounding out our field tonight. Start this race, this heat race. Alright, we should be just about ready to. Everyone's deciding to burn off some fuel. Looks like we're waiting for the 8B, the grid. Looks like he's finally gridded, so we're gonna get these drivers rolling here. This 10 laps, like we're gonna show. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of door slamming, tank slapping action. This 10 laps, everyone's going to give it all they got. As we're about ready to get him going. And we are green. Looks like Nickerson gets the jump, but it looks like Justin Wilson's going to do the crossover on him for the lead. It looks like he does as Jacob goes straight to the top, and we're about 3 wide for second place. Oh, let's see if Jacob could get some momentum up there on top. And it looks like the 29th of Zachary Mitchell. Oh, it looks like they got a door slam. Oh, there goes Mitchell. Oh, it's going to put Nickerson into the wall. As we're staying green. Oh, there it is. There's the caution. All right, we're going to go back and take a look at that. All right, so there's Jacob right there. So let's go on to, so here comes Mitchell as they touch, and then there goes Mitchell. And I think it upset Jacob's car there to put him go into the wall. All right. That looks We're about ready to get him going again. He's got to put him back up on the outside. As a pace truck fills off again, and we are green as Wilson gets the jump. It's going to bring the 8D of James Danforth to second. Jacob Nickerson back to third. As those guys are about to center, it's going to bring Zachary Mitchell trying to get there on Nickerson. Nickerson goes low as he tries to get to the goal. Oh, he over rotates and he catches it. That's going to put Zachary Mitchell in third as we're already halfway into this heat race. Johnny up there up on top. Nickerson starting to fall back. The 8B of Braxton Deweese starting the big charge all the way from the back. It looks like he caught it. As a 7 of Paul Hahn goes aside. We'll go back up in front. It looks like the 8D of James Danforth is starting to reel Wilson in a little bit. As Wilson's going to his patent line. Right there against those tires as we're coming to the go here in tonight's heat race. Oh, we're going back. I seen it. Oh! See if we're going to stay green there. No, we do not. We're good. We're going to go back and take a look at that. I see the stars, the slide there. We go to replay. So this is where he gets loose. We're just gonna keep an eye on that. And it brings Paul onto his door, see if he tries to go down through the cross. I mean, that's what Nickerson. He tries to take it 3 wide. He slides up and gets into Deweese there. We go back up front again. Right, the drivers rock back up. Looks like probably it's going to be a natural green-white checker here for to win tonight's heat race. Looks like we're going to single file. As Wilson gets the jump. Danforth is a slide. It's going to bring Mitchell back to his back bumper. As he's going to go inside. He's trying to slide back up onto the quarter panel. As we're coming to the white flag, Wilson is out front. Danforth second. Mitchell in third. This battle. And the 58 of Justin Wilson's going to take tonight's heat race win and the pole positions for tonight's feature. As we get to these drivers. All right. As we go through the results. So you got Justin Wilson take home the win for tonight's heat race, followed by James Danforth, Zachary Mitchell in third, Johnny Rapp in fourth, Connor Burbridge in fifth, Braxton Deweese in sixth, Larry Paulin in seventh, Paul Hahn in eighth, Steve Est in ninth, and Jacob Nickerson in 10th after having his struggles during that heat race. Let's see if we get some of these drivers. Looks like Danforth will take a couple extra practice laps. While we do that, wait for this warm up. We're gonna bring the 35 of Jacob Nickerson into the booth and ask him about that, what transpired there in the heat race. Jacob, it's Kevin in the booth. You got me?
Him?
You there?
I am here.
That was a bit interesting for you.
It was. I was hoping that I'd be able to come in here with a bit better news than the end of the heat race there, but I mean, I put down a heater in qualifying. Even while I was in the car, I was like, that felt like a good lap. I tell you, the track is worn in, so it's a bit easier to maneuver the car, at least on my end. I'm gonna bite those words now because now we get to the heat start. I didn't have the best start in the world. I was coming on the outside to try to get alongside Justin there, and Connor came off while I was on the outside. I don't think he knew I was there because I had a run out of hell. So we just got connected to each other, which happens. That's racing, man. And then on the restart, I don't really remember what happened. I just remember getting a bit squirrely, may have humped the tires or something like that. Then I was in the back. I was trying to find a safe place to rejoin, but I couldn't, so I had to wait for the whole field to pass me. And then I'll be honest, I didn't think Braxton was that close to me and Paul, so I went to go send it on Paul, and Braxton was there. I was like, ah, shoot.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. Well, at least that was just a heat race. So you got a whole other race.
Qualified first, finished last. You know how it goes.
You bring that speed. We'll get some good races for you coming up. I know you're probably excited for next week in Vegas.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes, and
so you're always fast in drafts.
Yes. Hopefully that will turn my season around, but hopefully I can make something happen in this dirt track here. I got a new paint scheme, so let's try to give me good luck here.
Yep. All right. It looks like they're calling you to the line, so we'll let you go, and we'll talk to you a little bit later.
Sounds good. I'll leave a Pepsi up here so I can get it later at the end of the race.
We'll be waiting for you.
Sounds good.
All right, that was the 35 Jacob Nickerson. All right, this is where we're about getting ready to go here. So we'll go through the starting grids once again. So on the pole for tonight's race, you got the 58 Justin Wilson, followed by the 8D James Danforth. In second, 23 is Zach Mitchell in third. The 52 of Johnny Rapp in fourth. The 29 of Connor Burbridge in fifth. The 8B of Braxton Deweese in sixth. 69 of Larry Pauling in seventh. The 7 of Paul Hahn in eighth. The 60 of Steve Est in ninth. And rounding on our field tonight, that we just heard from him, was the 35 Jacob Nickerson. All right, we're about ready for 60 laps of mudslinging. We're gonna see how bad this track deteriorates this whole race. We'll see some of these guys probably come from the back. It's like Jacob, I know he's always looking for the better lane. So, as you've seen in that heat race, he was already starting to go up to the cushion. So we'll see if he can come from the back, and we're about to go green. So 58 of Justin Wilson gets the jump on James Danforth, and then Zachary Mitchell is following in third. As we're about to go 3 wide there for third, the 52 of Johnny Rapp up on top as he gets the momentum and brings on third. But Mitchell is hanging in there. Just got to slide up, and it looks like the 8 of Deweese is also going that high line. He's starting to create some momentum. Johnny. He's really trying pretty hard on that top. It's like as Deweese has caught him in the back, it looks like. Oh, as Rap gets really high up into the cushion. As look, Danforth is starting to reel, and oh, as he overcorrects, it's gonna bring Johnny right down to second. He does the slide job as he goes up to the top. He's trying to go 3 wide, and here he goes once again. He's gonna try to go on the cross set. See if he can do the slide jump on Danforth. Oh, as they come together. The rest of this field gets jumbled up as we go 3 wide. It's good. Get Justin, go 4 wide here. As we door slam. It looks like Burbridge is tickling with the idea of taking her 5 wide here. Those guys, as we're good door banging. Looks like you got Nickerson. It's got her reeling as we're already starting to come up on lap traffic up in Wilson. We'll go back and take a look at this battle for second on back. It looks like Rap is just ring right in. Deweese tries to go inside of that middle lane. Looks like Burbridge gets up to 4th. Oh, looks like Nickerson gets to the wall, and here we go again. As Deweese goes on the inside of Rap. Second, oh, it looks like it got a little loose. He had to correct it. That's gonna bring Burbridge right to his back bumper. As we're all about to go to the top, it looks like. As the leaders go by Steve Vest there. Oh, looks like Larry Paul just kind of pulls her off as the leaders come by. As that battle for second still goes with Rap up on top. Deweese is trying to ring ride as he goes low. Ooh, and Rap just gets that run going right there on the cushion. It's a battle for 5th. Back here with, oh, as we go to caution. Let's see back if we can see where this caution came from. Oh, looks like Danforth. Oh, looks like, oh, Danforth and Pauling gets it into each other. That puts Pauling into the wall. Looks like 60 of Steve Vest also got involved with it. This guy leave these drivers to catch their breath, at least for a second. As we're going to go back and double files, see this havoc, this hornet's nest all get riled up once again. So we're about to go back to green, and 58 of Wilson gets the jump, but it looks like we had Clarity right there for second. Oh, something happened to Johnny there as he gets caught in top lane. Looks like Burbridge gets up to second, Deweese up to third. Oh no! There's something happened with Jacob Nickerson as he's crossing the infield. He's looking to back up on track. Go back up front. gets back on track right in front of the leaders. We got Wilson lead, the Burbridge second, right in his tail. They got DeWeese in third. The battle for fourth between Danforth and Rapp. As Rapp once again, he's got his momentum up on the top. He's bouncing around. It looks like DeWeese is catching Burbridge. DeWeese is right there on the line. Looks like trying to mirror what Wilson's doing. Oh, he's mixing it up and going up the middle lane. Oh, looks like Burbridge overcorrects it a little bit. That's going to bring DeWeese up to second as he's trying to get back on the bottom. So we're all the way in the lap 25 as we go back up front. Looks like Wilson's getting back in his pack. Lap traffic. Larry Pauling and Steve S. But it looks like the battle for second starting to brew up once again as Nickerson ring rides. Trying to stay out. I think he's staying out of these leaders' way. Oh, as we're under caution once again. Go back and see. As Nickerson gets into the wall, and I don't know if he has pulled it off to the wall just to stay out of the leader's way, or he has wheel damage. Oh, and he may have called it a night.
I've come to get my Pepsi a bit earlier than I wanted to, and I've come here to join you in the booth because this start track has done me good.
So I was just gonna say couldn't tell you. I couldn't see if that was if you just kind of peeled off and just kind of got collected by the cushion and you couldn't do anything about, or you actually got damage. But I'm pretty sure that's answered itself.
Yeah, no, after taking Braxton out and after taking Connor out and after taking Zachary, I was like, I'm just better off in the booth today.
So is the track uber loose right now, or is it getting to the point where it's starting to get dry slick out there now?
It's pretty tight out there. I just couldn't find a way to pass people, but either way, I'm gonna see if I can watch the field to learn for next season. But yeah, anyways, upon the field here, you have the battle of Connor and Braxton still going on.
Like
Braxton being stuck on that outside.
Yeah. Oh, Justin gets a jump once again. Here comes Braxton to try to ring right up on the cushion. This is like got Burbridge right there in the center. So Jacob, how each line differ from each other?
We've had a connection of Connor and Braxton. Hold on. I'll hold off the interview right quick. They seem to have saved it. I don't think there's a yellow flag out. Oh, Connor gets into... It was like calamity of events.
But it looks like that battle between them is kind of subsided. Oh, it looks like Braxton kind of gets a little loose into the wall there. It's going to bring Connor almost to... Oh, as they come together! That's going to bring out the... Oh! Man, what just transpired right there? As we're going to go back and take a good look.
I was a bit in the future there for you, but I'm back at your area, I think, so we're good now.
That's why I was wondering if someone was going on.
Yeah, I think I'm on fire now, so we're good.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go back and take one more look at that. Yep. It looks like Connor and Danforth got together and then got in together with Mitchell as well. As it's spin out to bring us to the caution.
Zachary's been having some hard luck today, but hopefully it'll turn around later on. We're only like a little over halfway through the race, so. Yeah, what you're saying about the lanes, I really like the top side. The cushion was a bit edgy for me, but I just could not run the inside without over-rotating the car to get there, so. Either way, you have a new battle approaching. You have Johnny versus Braxton now. A little bit of a super late beef going on here. You have those two battling it out every week on Monday. You can find on the Overdrive YouTube channel. But we'll see if that the battle between these two can conspire in the minis, as well as Connor's got himself back up to 4th.
Yeah, we're having battles all right through this pack there. It looks like you got Danforth trying to do that also, that top light right up the cushion. Trying to get some momentum.
Cushion's hard, he's got
as he just gets into the wall right there.
Yeah, he does jump the cushion a little bit, but cushion's hard because you got to get that right rear tire in the ground. You can't see that right rear tire, so you got to just go by feel and hope. I'm pretty sure skilled dirt drivers can do it better than I can, but that's just what I do. I just do hope.
This looks like Braxton is going pretty much whatever lane he can do at this point, trying to
wherever you
catch Justin.
See, Connor has been staying around that beaten in area, the pretty well paved track at this point, and he seems to have been doing him halfway decent. We got a bit of 3-1 action here. Oh, Johnny gets the best of it. Not a lot of people going down low, but Connor's village there, or Burbridge there, sorry, has going where no man has gone before, or gone too many times.
Safe. Go back to the top.
Braxton chases down Wilson here. Ooh, he has a bit of slip angle in there. A bit too much than he was asking for, I think, but he's going to be able to keep a hold of it and keep going. This Connor, I can feel him. He's desperate for that top 3. First top 3 of his career. Can he get it? As he chases down the fish car of Johnny Rapp.
Oh man, Johnny's just completely putting it up right against that cushion. Trying to see if he can ride that momentum.
When you see one tire mark in that loose stuff there, you're doing good. Getting down to 10 laps to go here. See if anybody can do anything for anyone. So you did make a prediction in practice. We had a bit of a chat beforehand. You said the midfield's going to be intense. And man, when I was coming up to that midfield coming from the back, I saw him 3 wide and all that stuff. I was thinking, oh Lord, Cam, you're right again.
Well, I mean, practice times doesn't lie. Unfortunately, you kind of got the best of you.
Yeah. One of these days, you need to have a feeling of something that's going to be beneficial to me.
As we're coming up lap traffic once again. Let's see if this lap field is creating any havoc for Justin as he tries to come to follow through.
Stuck behind the 69 Larry Poling, who ran the race of his life last week. I gotta shout him out for that. What he was doing in Lanier was amazing to see. And I think Johnny's in the wall. I think I saw on the top of the screen there, Johnny was in the wall there for a little bit.
Yeah, starting to ride that cushion, and sometimes it just reaches out and grabs you.
Oh yeah.
As,
there he goes again.
You know.
Oh yeah. Problem is, there's a part where it can grab you and send it into that little pet entry thing. You're coming down to 5 to go. It's Johnny trying to get away from the cushion there, running a more consistent lap.
This field just kind of strung out. I think I kind of just go through the field here.
Johnny's still ripping that cushion, trying to see what happens. We got 4 laps to go here. I don't think Connor will have anything for him, but I'd be happy to be surprised. You have Connor's Village, Burbage here, sorry. working his way up there and running a good race. Zachary with a good recovery in 5th here. That man has been touched multiple times. Don't take that the wrong way, kids. We have, I believe, that is... Excuse me. Why can't I blanked on his name? James Danforth, sorry. He's running pretty good. And, I believe we're coming down to the last lap, so we might have to see what's happening here. But Paul Hahn, not to be forgotten about here. He's running a pretty good race as well.
As Justin coming out turn 3, turn 4, as he once again tackles and slays the dirt here at Limaland Motorsports Park.
Very disappointing 4th place finish. That is a good and a bad thing there.
So we go through our finishers. It's having a little bit of fun out there in the dirt now.
Oh yeah, playing in the dirt a little bit. You'll love to see it.
All right, we get everyone riled up for our podium interviews. We're gonna go ahead and go through the results.
Ignore who's in last. You can stop at 9.
It's kind of ironic there, Jacob, with you there. And your plus 35 laps to go with your number 35 car there.
Well, you know, we don't see that part. That part cropped out of the screen. Don't worry about it.
No. All right. So for your winner tonight, you got the 58 of Justin Wilson, followed by the 8B of Braxton Deweese. The 52 of Johnny Rapp rounds out your podium. And you got your 29 of Connor Burbridge in 4th. The 23 of Zachary Mitchell round out your top 5.
And then for the top 6 or bottom 5 here, you got the number 8 car of James Danforth coming home in 6th. Paul Hahn, the number 7, coming home in 7th. Nice random number there. Steve Vest coming home in 8th in the 60 car. The 69 of Larry Poling bringing her home in 9th. Let that 9th, don't let it confuse you, because he had a run and a half during Lanier. I gotta give him his flowers, tell you. And we can stop the count there. I mean, you know, no one else showed up to the race, so nothing happened. And yeah.
He disappeared from a track and just decided to join me up in the booth. So
yeah, I got pulled by the booth aliens, and now I'm here. I don't know how I got here. I didn't think I was on track, but.
All right. See if it looks like we got everyone here. So.
Yeah, everybody's ready to get interviewed, and say I'll take 3rd and 1st, and you'll take 2nd. Sounds like a fair trade.
Yep, sounds good.
Good to me. I'll take Johnny here. Number 52 of Johnny Rapp coming home in 3rd place. Let's get a word from him. And welcome to the stage, the 52 of Johnny Rapp. Yes, you might be confused why I'm here, but I had an incident.
I had a front row seat for that incident, actually. And, I was wondering what happened, but yeah, I mean, hey, thanks for the intro there, and how you all doing?
I'm doing, you know, I could be better, but I'm doing good.
I'll tell you what, that was another example of Limaland just being an excellent track with these mini stocks. That was a great race all the way through. So.
Oh yeah. So I gotta ask you a question here, because I was saying during the broadcast when we were watching you don't see that back right corner or tire. How do you know it's in the cushion?
You well, you know it's not when you hit the wall.
That's a good point. But you put it on there.
I
just
found
that
out
back right
numerous
tire.
times.
So there's more times you're doing it right than wrong. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's just about how much you want to really push it to get up to that wall. I don't know if it was really faster, but it was fun, man. I don't know. Like it was good enough for me to, salvage a top 3 there, and at least, have some fun doing it. And yeah, we're just gonna need a paint job on the right side of the car this week. That's all.
Uh, yes. How did you find the track evolved over the race from, well, let's just say start of practice to the end of the race? Like the track evolved a lot.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I started messing around with the top there was I could see how slick the inside was. I don't think I have like the precision to really get below it. You had to have like your lefts below the slick part. And I mean, I tried it a couple times during the race. You probably saw me throw James Danforth out of the way. Definitely not intentional. I just went down there and didn't know what I was doing. And yeah, I don't know. It definitely changed a little bit because we saw some really fast laps at the beginning of practice. And yeah, I mean, they definitely slowed down by the end of it.
Oh yeah, there was little to no grip anywhere for gaining any speed in by the end of this race here.
Yeah. Hey, it made for some fun racing though. I mean,
Oh yeah.
great job everybody out here. That was yeah, we had a couple cautions to start racing. It happens. It was it's a fun race.
You always expect one or two cautions during a dirt race with how hard these cars are to handle a little bit.
Absolutely.
And again, congratulations on your third place finish here. Before we let you go, do you have anybody you want to thank?
Well, you guys for putting on the show. Everybody that showed up tonight. Everybody that helps run the Slingshot Racing League. These mini stocks are a lot of fun. You guys with Overdrive Automotive Media do a great job bringing the action to us. And I do have a question for Cam. If you do you have the side by side capability, or no?
Uh,
Probably not. You thought you were by yourself, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's all good. I was going to say I did update the points if anybody wanted to see the points, but yeah, right now Justin has a
Oh,
33-point lead over Jacob. I'm a little bit further back. Paul Hahn is just about 10 points behind me, and then Connor snuck up into the top 5 here after this race. So
Not me, the other Jacob.
yes.
I'm having a sophomore slump of a season after my championship.
Hey, I'm telling you, it happened to me too. So don't worry. You'll get back to it.
Oh yeah. Yes, again, congratulations on your third place finish there, and we'll let you go to do some other things, whatever you want to do.
Right on. I appreciate it.
Mm. And that was the 52 of Johnny Rapp. We're going to have Cam take it away for the number 8 of Braxton DeWeese after finishing in second place. His debut at the mini stocks, and he's gotten himself a second place after he has messaged me that he wasn't confident in the dirt, but let's hear a word from him.
Braxton, it's Cam and Jacob in the booth. You got me?
I gotcha.
So that was quite interesting for your debut here for this series. How did how'd you think it went?
Well, it was a positive. We went from sixth to second. Um,
Mhm.
I just didn't put enough consecutive laps that were good enough to try to catch up there to Justin. We got a little bit of a rhythm on the bottom, just a tiny bit. We were catching just a little bit, but like I said, there wasn't enough laps by me that was consistently fast enough to be able to do anything. So, he was rolling around the bottom pretty good. I felt like we could do something around the top side. There was one caution where we were rolling around like the middle of the top, not the very top, but up there, and we were, getting a couple of runs there. But like I said, we couldn't get really any enough consistent fast laps to be able to do anything. But overall, I mean, that's my first dirt mini stock race and first race here at Limaland. So, I'll definitely take that. It's solid, solid night and a good start to the week.
Yeah, you're pretty much a mainstay of the rest of the Slingshot Racing League's series that we got going on and everything. Again, it's very nice to see you bring it home in second. Uh, before I let you go, is there anyone you want to do a shout out to?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely Happy Hippie Karaoke on the car as the main sponsor, as well as Interstate Ford, Three Dips Ice Cream Shop, Steak Time, Allen's Arts Images, Deweese Renovations, Elevated TV, Paid Leave, Wood Nickel Band, Short Trek Report, Scrubbing Tires Media, Evan Pineda Designs, and Our Pizza over in Winchester, Indiana, for helping sponsor the Midwest Thunder Roadster Series. I'm looking forward to that next year. We made two starts this far, and looking forward to get back in the car. It sucks that my first two races were the last two races at Winchester. So we got a winter to think about it, plan, do stuff to the car, and get ready. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, and looking forward to go back and watching it. It was definitely a fun race behind the wheel, and definitely going to be interesting to watch. And maybe I can learn something and try to better myself for next time.
Don't learn yourself off me.
Oh, I know. You send it in there in the heat race. I know.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were that close. I thought it was.
I seen him coming, and I was like, "Oh boy, he ain't slowing down." And we like hit our rear tires, and it just boom, and it sent me around. And I was like, "Damn!" But it is what it is. It happens. At least it was the heat race.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the heat races are for, trying things, seeing if they'll work or not. But also to gain position's the main idea. But no, I thought you were. I thought I was just gonna pull a slider on Paul there, and I saw you. I'm like, no.
It happens. It happens.
All right. Congratulations on your second there, Braxton. Appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you later.
Appreciate it, Cam and Jacob. Hopefully, we can talk to you fellas in Victory Lane tomorrow for the short track championship over there in New Smyrna.
Yes.
Yes. We're looking forward to it. All right. So that was 8B Braxton Deweese tonight, finishing in second, and Jacob's got our winning interview there with 58 Justin Wilson.
Yes, we're getting ready to pull him down here. Before I say that, I gotta say, Braxton, man, he's faster than anything you put him in. I mean, again, debut, very little practice. He put some in last night. He was talking to me about it, and very impressive run by that man. Excuse me, I had a little bit of a burp there, but it's fine. All right, now time to bring in the man of the hour, the man that we should be putting a bounty on because I think he's won every race of the season so far. Running away with the points here with 3 races to go, 38 to go. That's a pretty sure race buffer. It is your number 58 of Justin Wilson. And welcome to the stage, the number 58 of Justin Wilson. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. And you might be wondering why I'm here, but I had a bit of an incident, so I decided to join Cam in the booth here. So again, bit of a first and last action right now, but
I know you were a bit of a hero to zero there pretty quick, weren't you?
oh yeah, I had a few instances, but it's fine.
Qualified the fastest and finished last.
Brightest star burns the fastest, I guess. But so yeah, I want to know your thoughts out there. I want to know what how did the track develop for you from the beginning of the heats even to the end of the race here?
No, it was good. I'm kind of glad the track was starting to slicken off. It definitely makes for interesting race rather than just tacky track. So I was able to find the bottom. Was pretty much successful for me all night. Everyone was running kind of a lane up, so it really left all the moisture at the very, very bottom for me. So I was able to kind of just wrap those tires without hitting them this time and bring home.
There you go. This man knows dirt. I know you had this date like circled on your calendar and cancel all your plans for the next 3 days to celebrate over it. And
yeah, I was definitely looking forward to this one. I have a lot of fun on dirt. Granted, I only race dirt whenever it comes around on a schedule that we run, but definitely enjoy doing it. Definitely should do it more often.
But yes, again, congratulations on your win again. I said we should probably put a bounty on you because I think you've won every race of the season.
No, I have not. So Paul's won one, Johnny's won some, Jacob's won some.
Yes.
So I ain't the only one that's won.
Yeah, thank you for the correction.
In fact, I didn't win the last one.
Yes, as I was saying, I was like, I don't think you won one here. But I'd say the other two I missed. I was out of town, so I do apologize for that statistical error. But again, very impressive resume, and very, very impressive season going on. And before we let you go here, do you have anybody you want to thank for this?
Yeah, man, thanks for put on the show tonight, Cam, and Jacob for joining because you crashed. And yeah, thank Johnny Braxton. That was some fun racing there, and thanks for everybody showing up tonight. It was pretty big field for a dirt race.
Started with 10 cars, finished with 9, but it's fine. Look, you always gotta have a backup plan when you're in my kind of situations.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna let you go here. Congratulations on your first place finish. Hopefully, we can see you again next week. I'm tearing it up, and I believe you're going to Las Vegas, a drafting track. So
Yeah, it
should be some
fun.
excitement there.
See you there.
See you there, man. And that was your 58 of Justin Wilson. Again, putting him statistically, did not win every race season, but he's won the vast majority of them. And yeah, like this race was interesting from the broadcast perspective, very definitely. From my perspective, going from first to last to sixth to last was a drive and a half. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I'm sure it was. But it looked fun. I was like, I always enjoy these dirts because I always enjoy driving myself with on them. I know we've done a few just non-broadcast ones, but we just had a ball with. So I always look forward to the dirts, and like I said, I always look forward to whatever track we also um, decide on is going to be the draft track for the season. That'll be next week in Vegas, which put on a barn burner last season to a lot of people's dismay or or whatever you but shock, I guess that's the word. A lot of people weren't expecting to put on a good show, and I'm glad it did because it's my home track. I can't wait till we get there next week.
Yes, and you'll be able to catch that at the same time next week here on the Overdrive Racing Media channel, as well as the Slingshot Short Track National Championships at New Smyrna with the Super Elites on Monday, around the same time as this broadcast here. So that will be tomorrow, and I will be in the booth full time with Cam, and you can look forward to that. Make sure subscribe to the channel, give this live stream a like, so the YouTube knows that people are enjoying this, and hopefully see you next week and tomorrow.
Yep, we will catch you all tomorrow night for that short track championship, and we will talk to you later.